Let's talk Pittsburgh Steelers, and I hate this one, but I saw it out there on Bleacher Report. How about cutting Joe Haden? Suggested, as I mentioned, by Bleacher Report. And on one hand, it would save $7 million in salary cap space. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are light on money. Things are tight at the moment. They don't have a ton of flexibility overall. But the $7 million that they would save would almost all have to go to figuring out what they're going to do at the cornerback position. Because beyond Joe Haden, there's a lot of question marks on this roster. Now, Haden unquestionably is cornerback one for this team. My expectation is that in base packages, I think you'll see Cam Sutton actually be on the outside and potentially kick inside in nickel packages. And then either Justin Lane or James Pierre, they're probably cornerback two. Lane has the better draft pedigree, also had some off-field stuff this year. Maybe there's a surprise undrafted free agent. Mark Gilbert out of Duke is probably an outside guy. Shakur Brown's maybe a nickel. Maybe if he thrives, you can keep Sutton at cornerback too and let Brown be your nickel. Arthur Mallett's got some safety nickel hybrid. So there is some flexibility here in terms of the other options. But if you move on from Joe Haden after you already let Steven Nelson go, you chose to cut him. You chose to let him leave and said, oh, yeah, we're fine here. We don't need Steven Nelson. He wants to be something else in that perspective. And you let other corners leave in the offseason as well. Mike Hilton specifically, you would be replacing three of your best corners with really nobody new. So that's not, I don't think, a possibility at all for Pittsburgh. If you're just trying to save money, there are better ways to do it. Extend Joe Haden. Reduce his contract. Because I think he's still a pretty decent football player. 12 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, not bad. I do value more the Pro Football Reference coverage stats, however, where sub 51% is pretty darn good for a guy getting matched up on number ones pretty frequently here. The alternative, of course, is that he did allow 551 yards, or 59 yards, right on screen. I can't read right, which isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, but I think we've seen a little bit better play out of Joe Haden. I think at his age, it is reasonable to say he's probably starting to enter a decline here, but I don't think Hayden's play is, falling off a cliff. For a team trying to win football games in 2021, there's no doubt that Joe Haden helps them do that. Haden gives them their best corner and their best chance in the secondary, at least at corner, not mentioning Minkah Fitzpatrick here at safety, of being their best player. So I like Haden. I would be stunned and frankly disappointed if Pittsburgh cut him. I think Bleacher Report's pretty silly for this one.